sure. So, a wonderful and pleasant afternoon to one and all attending this webinar. Well, I know it's a Saturday afternoon after a busy and tiring week filled with assessments, assignment submissions, talkathon, and whatnot. But Chennai Institute of Technology never lets the productiveness cease. They keep knocking on your door with a plethora of brand new opportunities every single day. To everyone who's listening to this right now, I extend a ton of appreciation your way to felicitate your noteworthy involvement towards learning new things. This is Harshika from the first year Computer Science and Business Systems Department, Chennai Institute of Technology, playing today's moderator, delighted to greet and welcome you all to today's session, inauguration of CIT's Digital Marketing Club, which will be addressed by our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Ramkumar Ramamurthy, Chief Executive Officer, Ambion Labs Private Limited, who will also deliver an enthralling lecture on how to start a digital marketing business, kickstarting our club's very first learning session. Now, I call upon Vidya Lakshmi from the first year Computer Science and Business System Department to welcome today's crowd.
Yes. Hello everyone, good afternoon. I am Vidya from first year Computer Science and Business System Department, Chennai Institute of Technology. It's a tremendous pleasure that I welcome you all to join the inauguration ceremony of CIT's Digital Marketing Club. I take this moment to glorify Chennai Institute of Technology for this divine initiative and my deep gratitude to our chairman, P. Sriram sir. With my heartfelt joy, I welcome the guest of honor, Mr. Ramkumar Ramamurthy, Chief Executive Officer of Ambion Labs, who is here to enlighten this inauguration ceremony. Welcome you, sir. CIT has put forth in endeavoring and implementing this digital marketing club for those interested to learn, apply, and experience digital marketing strategies in real-life scenarios. The most prominent reason why digital marketing has become an important tool of the marketing landscape is its ability to connect with your target audience instantly. We would like to show tribute towards our principal, Dr. A. Ramesh, and all the faculty members of CIT. Once again, with my heartfelt bliss, I welcome you all to this inauguration ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you, Vidya, for the warm words of welcome. Now, I invite Induja from the first year Computer Science and Business Systems Department to give a brief introduction about our beloved chief guest.
To be inspired is growth, but to be an inspiration is an honor. A very good afternoon to one and all present here. I am Induja from the first year of the Computer Science and Business Systems Department. With immense pride and pleasure, I take this opportunity to introduce to you the man of the hour, the guest of honor, and the speaker for today's occasion, Mr. Ramkumar Ramamurthy, sir, Chief Executive Officer of Ambion Labs. We are honored to have you with us, sir.
Thank you.
A savant in technology, a computer science engineer, and a postgraduate in marketing management, Mr. Ramkumar's expertise extends far and wide in the fields of data analytics, IT security, and cloud management. His brainchild, Ambion Labs, empowers numerous businesses from enterprises to small and medium companies by providing specialized services in DevOps simplification, cloud management, and information security assurance. With over 25 years of industry experience, he is an established and a well-connected man in the industry. He is also the founding director of Gemini Communications, a company well known in the network integration space of India. He is a renowned speaker who has addressed countless people in various cybersecurity events. His wisdom and technical expertise is a wonder to behold. Once again, we extend a warm welcome to you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Induja. Now, without further ado, I request our chief guest, Mr. Ramkumar Ramamurthy, to kindly take over the session to address the inauguration and fill our minds with his fruitful words. You may take over, sir.
So thank you very much, ladies and friends in the audience. This is a scenario where, this is the new age engineering, so I understand that there are maybe about 200 plus people who are watching this, and all of you are engineering graduates. And I'm an engineering graduate myself. I passed out of Venkateshwara College of Engineering, which is in Sriperumbudur, from computer science. So I cannot even imagine a session for engineering graduates to be taken on marketing. So back when I studied. So even today, sales, if you have to look at it only from that word, is a very dirty word. I have been interviewing hundreds of people for my company over the last 2+ decades. Engineering graduates who come to us for interview do not like to hear the word sales, leave alone, accept it. But here we are talking of something which highly overlaps with respect to sales. We're talking marketing. But then marketing eventually results in sales and therefore business. So this is the new age engineering, if we can call that. We've all heard that, there are a lot of filmmakers, a lot of advertising specialists who all have done engineering at some point of time. I had a classmate of mine, or rather a college mate of mine, a few years junior to me, who is a very, very popular actor today. He did engineering and he did very well in engineering also. So the reason why we've also heard, that some very famous names in the advertising industry also are from engineering. So what is the pull factor here? So digital marketing today is kind of glamorous, right? There is a definite glamour associated with it. There is a glamour associated with the film industry. There is a glamour associated with advertising industry. There is glamour associated with creativity. And digital marketing has its stamp on all of these and more also. So there is a definite glamour associated with digital marketing. But then glamour is not life, is not career, not necessarily. So we are talking realities. And here I realize I'm addressing all of you in the belief and context that you will choose digital marketing as one of your chosen lines of career. Now, so I will border my talk based on a career perspective with respect to these. So firstly, I would like to congratulate CIT, Chennai Institute of Technology, for taking this extremely bold initiative, I'll say, because for an engineering institution to take up digital marketing as a focus is a very practical but not necessarily a very, if we have to go by the rule of the book, not necessarily an engineering classified subject. But however, we are talking this with a very practical opportunity, because irrespective of whether this course is there or not, quite a few of you are bound to take up this digital marketing as a career focus. Firstly, digital is only the medium. The essence is marketing. So when we are talking digital marketing, all of you will have to understand and believe that you're all in marketing. Now, digital is one of the medium that I will choose to market. And I also believe all those who have signed up for this webinar, that you are here because there is something in you which aids you to be creative. Then you believe that you are a little creative, and you think you can present yourself well. You think you are a good artist. You think you can, depict something very expressively. And that is why deep within this digital marketing takes shape. Now, digital marketing is just not about working in front of a computer. to a large extent, this is actually not nothing connected with engineering. It's all connected with being very, very creative, very expressive, very emotive. If you actually go to YouTube and say best advertisements, you will obviously find a series of captions that will talk about emotions. And that is exactly the core philosophy with respect to marketing. Every marketing element touches upon the human element of emotion that particular product can get connected to. There is a very famous advertisement of Domino's Pizza, which is talking about motherly affection to a son who abandons her in an old age home. So the mother earns money in the old age home by doing some stitching work, and using that money buys a Domino's Pizza to be delivered to her son. So there is a emotive connect that is associated with marketing. So I believe that there is some chord of that creative element, that emotive element, that expressive element, which has brought you right now here, and you're hearing this only because you believe that you are one of that clan. So they say that newspapers are on its way out. I'm sure if I take a poll here, how many of you read daily newspaper? I am fairly certain that 80% will not. So InShots is there for us to deliver the news. So we are the generation next. There is one generation which is very, very used to the newspaper. In the morning, they just have to have that and a cup of coffee on hand. The day begins there, right? And that is not necessarily the case for the next generation. The next generation will probably, obviously, have their mobile. The day begins with the mobile. And of course, whatever that you want to fiddle around with it for. So, digital marketing for engineering is what I will dwell on. You may be in computer science, you may be in electronics or mechanical or civil or chemical, whatever. Now, there is a technology element associated with all of these. This technology element has to be marketed. So somebody who understands technology will have to connect the marketing elements that are required. Being creative, being expressive, being emotive, and connect with technology. So let's take a product. Somebody wants to digital marketing a particular chemical, an industrial chemical product. Now, this industrial chemical product requires an understanding of how this has to be projected so that it goes to the right audience, attracts the right audience. Now, technology understanding is extremely important. There is a huge gap out there today for people with good technology knowledge and to do sales and marketing. Everybody wants to sit in front of a computer to do code. If you are a software, if you choose the software line, or work with the machines, fiddle around with some gadget, work along with code. There is one element of people amongst us who prefer to deal with humans rather than dealing with machines. You need to choose, you need to ask yourself this question. Are you the kind who is very, very comfortable shutting yourself in a room, sitting in front of your PC or sitting in front of some gadgets or some electronics or some stuff to do the kind of research that you can spend hours upon? Or are you the kind who will prefer to deal with humans rather? If your heart answers you, no, I will prefer humans rather than dealing with machines, then we are talking on one frequency. Like I said, I did engineering, computer science, and I'm not the software kind, I just don't get to sit and code. So, but I did engineering and I wanted to do justice for the 4 years of engineering that I did. So, fate brought me into business. But the business that I wanted to be in was to be in the business of talking technology. Talking technology in the area that I was most comfortable about. And I did not choose computer science. I actually chose electronics and communication. I'm a BE computer science, but my entire career, most of my entire career has been on BE, on electronics and communication. So that's something that you connect with. A lot of people here, we're not sure why we chose this particular discipline. Some are very sure. I wanted to be in mechanical, therefore I chose mechanical. But not everyone have chosen your discipline because of conviction that you have. And very fairly so. I was not at all convinced when I chose computer science. But when I was studying, computer science was, everybody said, that's the way to go. So it was more of my parents' decision. And I'm sure quite a few of you are in that particular discipline because of your parents. But as you grow older, you begin to think that this is not what I want to do. Actually, I want to be doing something else. Now, amongst you, all those who feel that I want to be doing something else, and I do think that 90% of all of you may have that feeling. You do not that you regret doing whatever you are doing now, but you want to do something else also. A lot of people choose MBA after engineering. So what's the connect? To do MBA after engineering is like as good as shutting your engineering literacy completely. But then that's the choice. Post-graduation gives us the choice that we are more comfortable with. And not everybody get to do post-graduation. Many of you will stop with engineering and get into work. What work that we choose to do defines what we are going to be doing in our career. So today, you're all very, very lucky because the world is opened up big time. You choose what you want to do and you go into any kind of career, irrespective of what your qualification is. And there are people who are willing to respect what you choose because your passion lies there. And very fairly so. So I am talking all of these with confidence and belief that all of you have a passion to creativity, a passion to express yourself, a passion to write, a passion on content creating. And that is why we are all talking together right now. Now, digital marketing, like I told you, is the medium that we will use to market. And you need not necessarily be stuck to one medium at all. You will choose, as if you choose this to be a career, you will choose multiple mediums, out of which digital is bound to be a very, very dominant, a very significant medium of choice as we go forward. How many of you have heard of a magazine getting started, a print magazine getting started in the last 1 decade? Have you heard of a newspaper getting started in the last 1 decade? I haven't heard. Maybe I missed somewhere, but there has been no significant start of a print media. Whereas almost every other day, there is a YouTube channel which is coming up with some thought process. And there is a lot of web TV that are coming up. And these are the ones who are going to hold sway over the masses over the next decade. So if you choose marketing, you're choosing it very right. I'm telling you this even with the realization that all of you are engineering. Marketing is what the whole world is about. Yeah, Microsoft can create a phenomenal product, and Amazon can create a wonderful platform. But then it has to be marketed eventually. Way back in the 90s, we all knew that Windows is not the best operating system. Unix was. And there was a Unix platform called BSD OS. We all knew that BSD OS is the most compelling, most versatile, dynamic server operating system. But then BSD OS doesn't exist big now. Whereas Windows does. And we all knew Windows is not a great operating system. Back then, it's obviously, they've all improved phenomenally. We all knew Windows is not a great operating system. Even today, there are a lot of people who will swear against Microsoft and who will be a huge evangelist of open source software. I'm giving this comparison because Microsoft won because they marketed themselves very well. They were not the best product at that point of time, but they won because they knew how to reach the masses. That's the crucial difference. You can be a great product creator. You know, there can be people who will do great amount of research and come out with a fantastic solution for a product. It has to reach the masses. And it has to be explained. The principles will have to be convincing for people to buy. When Bluetooth came, they all said, you know, huge Bluetooth. Today we know Bluetooth because of the cell phone. But Bluetooth came almost 2.5 decades back. They said, you know, here's a great technology. But then nobody knew how to use it. It was lying low till about the last years of the first decade of this century. Bluetooth never had its, we all, from an industry perspective, we all knew Bluetooth. The common man did not. And Bluetooth got its deserved place in the society because it was chosen for a solution that could be marketed. And when it did, then it reached everybody. Today, no, Bluetooth requires no explanation. Now, this is the power of finding a solution and to be marketed. And only a technologist can do that. A technologist with a marketing, with a creative mind can do that. It is not the creator of Bluetooth. I will very strongly encourage all of you to take up sales and marketing, but related to technology. I'm a huge fan because I come from that product. If you, at some point of time, want to do business in your life, choose sales and marketing. With respect to technology, you need to have one eye on technology without doubt. One eye on technology. but the other eye has to be, how do we express this to a larger audience? So I am not going to the depth of digital marketing. That's what you are going to do when this course comes up. And I can tell you, Sendil, who had invited me, is very adept in explaining about this and in detail. So you have a good mentor to be working along with. So digital marketing is, if I have to touch upon where does digital marketing lie, for you as a student right now? Content writing. There are some very creative people, and I know amongst the hosts, and in the way the hosts had conducted themselves for the 5-10 minutes that I noticed them, some are very creative. There is a creative bent of mind. So, and when creativity is there, you want to write well, and you can probably be very creative in color combinations, identifying color combinations, so that the aesthetics actually matures up and presents itself very well. So there is, if you think you are very creative and content writing, that's a huge opportunity today. Somebody wants to write a blog. Today we all know about a man called Vinay Reddy. Most of the world know. All those who are abreast with news know this name, because he wrote the speech for Joe Biden while he was making his first presidential speech in the US. So this Vinay Reddy is probably the right example that I can take for doing content writing. So if I want to write a blog, and I'm not very great in writing, but I know what I want, I just have to pick up a content writer whom I can sync with. So let's say I want to do a technical content writing, and I have someone who understands the technology that I am going to be speaking about. And then I explain what these are. And then I give them a few, like I said, why can't you just do your research and then come out with a blog? So I pay them for that, and the blog comes out in my name. This is exactly what that Vinay Reddy did for Joe Biden. He gets paid for writing speeches. So content writing is a huge technology. Content writing. A company wants to promote its product, and let's say it's a technical product. Somebody who understands that particular product's technicalities very well, and who also can do a lot of creative content writing, should be able to put together words and present it so that it reaches the audience. So that is a huge opportunity there. Point number one. Point number two, for people who are very good with colors, or who is very good with drawing, who's very good with concepts and expressions, emotions. Color combination, readability factor. So when you are, let's say, designing a website, which will be an integral part of digital marketing, the website must be very pleasing. So what actually created Google big time, when Yahoo was there, which was the leader at that point of time, when Google came by, Yahoo was the leader. But Yahoo's homepage was completely cluttered with a lot of information and a lot of news. A lot of everything was there. And then Google came. And Google said, Google, and it's a space given there. That's it. There was, everything else was white space. And everybody thought this is very cool. I don't need to, get to see what I don't want to see. And I will see only what I want to see. So I type only what I want. So Google made a difference in its search engine by presenting themselves not on commercial terms. So that's the philosophy that they took. Readability was excellent. Simplicity. So if you are very good with colors, and if you can get into the pulse of the visitor to find out what will please the visitor, what will please them, when they see these, what will be most attractive, what are the most aesthetically most relevant things to be presenting. So if you are good in those, connect technology and these, and you are the ones who have to understand, how all of the activities sum up together and get into being a graphic designer, a web designer. Editing is another huge opportunity. Digital marketing is social media marketing, we all know. Video marketing, video based. So there will be a lot of video content that has to be created. So working behind the camera, working at on the editing table, these are huge opportunities. Again, the one element here is you may have to compete with non-engineering guys as well. So somebody can do a graphic design course and then come and compete with you. These 4 years for you to be relevant, I'm trying to connect these 4 years and digital marketing. So, and that's why I emphasized a lot on content creation, technology related content creation. Email marketing is another. YouTube is going to be an extremely powerful medium. It's already one, but then it's going to be even more powerful with respect to, on digital grounds. So these are the kind of opportunities that present itself. But why digital marketing? Because it's the best option today, given that in the next 10 years, there may not be a print medium at all. 10 to 15 years, there may not be. It's only serving a small section of the population today that are used to seeing everything in print. But here is a generation which is coming up, which is used to seeing everything in digital form. So definitely print medium is on its way down. And people are going to talk about why at all use papers? Why cut trees? Why waste paper? So put everything on digital. So we are going to see the demise of printed newspapers, printed magazines coming up. So, that would mean that traditional marketing, they have this one-page advertisements that will probably cost 1 crore. 90 lakhs to 1 crore will be the one-page advertisements that you see on newspapers. But for that amount of money, a small business can never do that. A small business can never put so much money. They can maybe put 10,000 rupees per month. But then even for that small business and for that 10,000 business, marketing is possible. So there are huge growth options for small businesses. There is an enormous amount of conversion rate that you can calculate your conversion rate in digital marketing. I am investing so much money on my marketing budget, my advertising budget. I will be able to know how much of revenue I got vis-a-vis what I invested in. And irrespective of organizations, whether they are going to be present in the traditional media, they will be present in the digital media, because branding is so important. They will be on LinkedIn. They will be on Instagram. They will be on Facebook. They will be on YouTube, Twitter. Everybody, they will be there because their brand has to, brand recall, brand recognition, brand reputation will have to be established only through those places. So you need to establish brand reputation and constantly keep the people hearing about your brand. So you need, even large companies who have huge budgets will be there. Now, one of the biggest advantages of digital marketing is to solve customer problems. So today, a lot of people say, okay, there is a customer complaint. So traditionally, what do? You call that company and say, listen, this is not happening. So can you send your engineer over? So because this is not working. But today, digital marketing helps you to analyze customer problems and solve those customer problems as well. Take a medium like Tata Sky or a Dish TV or a Videocon, those DTH medium. Almost they've completely digitized their experience of customer experience, so that only when there is a need to, an engineer will visit. And they're able to successfully handle millions of installations across the country. So another huge advantage with respect to digital marketing is that, it's there. It comes along with you. It never leaves you. Your mobile phone never leaves you. You're out there. And it's not that you need to come to one place. I need to pick up something and have a look at it for me to read that. It is there everywhere. It is wherever you are, because the entire content today is mobile based as well. And because it comes along with you in your mobile, it is everywhere wherever you are. And very importantly, digital marketing will be extremely essential to implement faith of a brand. Trust me, this is what the brand is. Now, one can do that by an advertisement. But in an advertisement, you give only little information. You cannot give huge amount of information. But in digital marketing, you can even create a small summary, and then for more details, visit our website or visit your this link and give a YouTube video to it, so that the entire detail is there. So digital marketing can hugely help in establishing faith, and it's very easy ROI, return on investment. ROI is very easily calculatable and very easily gettable. Sometime back, people felt that, I advertised, I spent almost 1.5-2 lakh rupees on a television advertisement and I got no response. Now in digital marketing, the big advantage is you put 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, slowly increase it, figure out what is the kind of revenue that it is generating for you, identify what tactics work for you, which is the strategy that is generating response. So work along on those strategy. So it is in the traditional marketing medium, you go and put one. If it comes, it comes. You're lucky. If it doesn't come, that's it. It's gone. But in digital marketing, you can test. You can test, you can take your time, and you can be sure before you put in your larger investment. And because it is extremely cost effective, it can help a organization earn very high revenues. And the biggest advantage of digital marketing is, so many people visited my website last month, and I started this digital marketing campaign. My number of people who visited my website increased by so much. Or I do an email marketing campaign. So many people opened my email. Or so many people spend so much time on my website. So there are so many drill down details that you can get into. So that's an extremely computational, very, very statistical work that you can get done out of your activity here as compared to the other traditional marketing methods. So the another huge advantage is the globe is your marketplace. It's not that I advertised in this location. Today, you can advertise for the world to see. So you are not bound by any geographical frontiers anymore. So, and because you can start with a very small budget and anybody can, do that. It's available for everyone. And that is exactly where the problem lies. Now, digital marketing is going to be extremely crowded. So crowded that if you choose digital marketing to be a line, and for you to convince your customer, you need to be showing them result. There is going to be cutthroat competition because everyone are going to pounce into this social media or the YouTube channels or email ways and going to flood this entire thing. There is going to be choices aplenty for the consumer. He can buy a small product from Haryana or he can buy from a nearby shop. Both will give him the same amount of work in front of his PC to buy it. Now, this will, enable cutthroat competition. And how it is going to, how you are going to be successful as a digital marketer will very, very pinpointedly be dependent on the marketing strategy that you will have to adopt. So your creativity, your ability to express yourself, and your emotive quotient of how much you carry, these will alone be the differentiating factor. And this is exactly where you can make a difference. The rest of it is, there will be a crowd. You will be one among the crowd. But for you to differentiate, choose this digital marketing if and only if you believe in your creative element. You believe in your confidence of being expressive or in being emotive. If you think that I want to get into digital marketing because it offers me a lot of business opportunity and it offers me an immediate job or it is very glamorous, think again. Because it's good right now, but it's going to be cutthroat as you go along. It's going to be extremely crowded. All the great creative minds are going to come. So today, you all know about this man, right? That, what's his name? The guy who is doing election campaign for DMK right now. How can I forget his name? So, PK. I forget that guy's name. The guy who is doing, it is there all over the social media. 260 crores DMK paid him for, creating an election strategy. And their office is in Nandanam. I just happened to, see them in that building. And I was very surprised. They have taken 2 floors. And the average age of the people working there is about 24, 25, maybe lesser. And all of them are working there because they all think that it's nice, it's glamour, it's fad. We are working for creating an election strategy for a person, that Bihari guy, if completely missed that name. Anyway, so don't go or don't choose a career because it's glamorous. although you're not very confident that you believe in it. You may not believe in, if you do not believe that you are good in that, but in digital, in all of these that I've been trying to talk to you about, don't get into a line which does not suit you. Choose a line which suits your character, which suits your attitude. You are all here because you believe that digital marketing is good career. But it's good career for those who can adapt themselves or, survive themselves in being creative, in being very expressive, in being good with colors, in the creating content, in graphic design, being very emotive, can convey emotions very well. So choose that, and that's where the path of success lies. All the best to all of you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir, for delivering such a captivating and a super beneficial lecture. Moving on, what does the club do, and who are all needed for it to function? Well, let me invite Janani from the first year CSBS department to answer that for you.
Hello everyone, it's great to see you all here. Your limitation? No, it's just your imagination. So push yourself, because no one is going to do that for you. With this quote, I would like to introduce myself. I am Janani from first year Computer Science and Business Systems, Chennai Institute of Technology. First of all, I would like to thank our chief guest for such an inspiring speech. Thank you so much, sir. So now we know that digital marketing is an entirely new endeavor that requires a new way of approaching customers and understanding how customers behave compared to traditional marketing, and this club is going to serve the purpose of the same, and I appreciate that. We all look forward to like-minded people to make business partners and friends, and we will use digital marketing as a reason to bring people together in the real world. We have lot of things are yet to be crystallized for the club to take shape. Hence, the club highly welcomes the students of Chennai Institute of Technology who are interested in studying digital marketing, entrepreneurs, and digital promotions to be the representatives of this club. You can join the club by giving out your names under the digital marketing poster which has been posted in Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. People among them would be elected as the president, vice president, events chair, who will collaborate with other members of the executive committee and board of the directors to create and execute exciting, interesting events for the club constituency. And comes the communications chair, who publicizes club activities through email, social media, and club website. Last but not the least, potential club members. Digital Marketing Club in CIT would open up many opportunities for everyone to build their network. Thank you and all the best, everyone.
Thank you, Janani, for the keen explanation. Well, last but not the least, I invite Trisha Raji from the first year Computer Science and Business Systems Department to represent our team's gratitude and propose a vote of thanks.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Trisha Raji from first year Computer Science and Business Systems. It gives me an immense pleasure to propose a vote of thanks for this momentous event. I take great pride in thanking today's speaker, Mr. Ramkumar Ramamurthy, for inaugurating the Digital Marketing Club and giving us valuable insight to the same and helping us stay ahead of the game. I'm sure you've ingrained the importance of digital marketing in many budding entrepreneurs present here. I would like to express my enormous respect and gratitude to our beloved chairman, Shri P. Sriram, for his unconditional support and constant endeavors to enlighten our future. I would like to thank our respected principal, Dr. A. Ramesh, for his vision and unstinted commitment to a cause. I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the immense support given by the entire team and faculty members who have shown their ardent support to roll this inauguration ceremony a grand success. Last but not the least, I would extend my wholehearted gratitude to all the participants for your time and interest to make this event a huge success. Thank you, everyone.